Microsoft is buying Roblox, KreekCraft is angry, and massive new updates that people have wanted for years. Pretty insane stuff today, so please subscribe for more. Thank you, and let's get into it. Let's start though with a new scam going around. And to be honest, this one's actually kind of funny. So if you have your Roblox messages on to like everyone, you've probably noticed in the past like few months or whatever, there's been so many scams popping up. Like for me, my entire inbox is just a scam after scam after scam. And when these scams started, they're actually kind of smart because they actually put like a link and they like trick people into clicking the link. And they say stuff like we want to buy your limiteds or like your avatar, and they make it look like you're getting free Robux. So it actually fooled a lot of people. But since these scams have been sent out like a million times, people have seen them over and over again, and more people are starting to understand that they're actually like fake. And now most people know that like most messages you get are just like scams or fake. And well, a new one has popped up recently, and it's not as smart as the other ones. So to be fair to the other scammers, like I'm not condoning scamming, but at least he made it like a little bit believable. But this one is just like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Let me show it to you. So it says here, warning, immediate action required to avoid account termination. And they read like a whole paragraph, but let me sum it up for you. They say, we urge you to purchase an item worth 1,392 credits to remove the stolen credits from your account. So basically what they say is that the person's like Robux is stolen somehow, and then they have to spend that stolen amount of Robux on an item, and they just link like their t-shirt or whatever. So if I have like 2,000 Robux, they'll message me being like, oh, buy this shirt for 1,000 Robux to get rid of your 1,000 stolen Robux. Which just makes like no sense, like at least have some logic behind it. Like I can see maybe how some people get fooled by this, but they're literally saying like, oh, just buy this t-shirt and your account will not get like terminated. It's not the smartest scam I've ever seen. They're literally saying, oh, your account's gonna get deleted, but if you buy the shirt, it won't get deleted. And I probably don't have to tell you guys, like, don't fall for this. Like, you guys already know this. If you guys see this, actually just start laughing at it. That's what I recommend. But I mean, besides this, there are a bunch of scams going around in general, just like in the messages and stuff. So if you have your messages like turned on to everyone, you might want to turn it to just like friends only. Never click the links, never like engage with the messages or whatever. It's probably best to just ignore them or maybe block them if you really care. But anyways, with that being said, let's move to our next story of KreekCraft being actually angry. So recently on stream, KreekCraft has been dealing with a lot of like issues, especially with voice chat. And I mean, when voice chat was announced, I think we all saw it coming from a mile away. What's been going on is that KreekCraft joins like public servers to try doing like voice chat trolling, and then people recognize like his account or whatever, and they recognize it's him, and they like target specifically him, and they talk normally for a little bit to make sure like Kreek doesn't like suspect anything. And then once Kreek just goes on normally, then they start swearing and saying like a bunch of bad slurs. I guess I'll probably upload a video on this, and it's not just like him. I've seen this going on for like a while now. This has been going on for months, not in voice chat but also like in the chat. There's been Roblox hackers joining YouTubers' games, even if like the YouTuber blocks them, and even if they get banned or like their account deleted, they'll just keep like finding a way to join KreekCraft's game through like hacks or whatever, or any other YouTuber's games. And then once they join the YouTuber's games, they spam the chat with swear words, and they actually like bypass it, like the swear filter sometimes. And if a YouTuber has voice chat, then they just spam like bad words for voice chat, which is pretty insane. It's a big issue actually going around. And I've seen YouTubers talking about it, how like it's hard for them to record a video, and like live streamers especially, since like their account's public, they can't really hide it. So overall, it is a big issue going on. Although it seems like recently like it has gotten better, and like the hackers have slowed down a little bit, but stuff like this with voice chat is still happening and probably will continue to happen forever until like I guess Roblox finds a good moderation. Which I mean does suck, because obviously this is pretty annoying to do, and it does ruin KreekCraft's stream a little bit because he might not do voice chat stuff anymore. But I mean, what can he do? This is like the only problem with Roblox voice chat. Stuff like this is probably going to get past moderation a lot, and like it's just going to happen. You just have to kind of deal with it, unless they release better moderation, which I don't know how exactly they would do. KreekCraft did say he reported them, so hopefully Roblox actually like bans them, because if Roblox actually just doesn't ban these guys and lets them go through, then that creates an even bigger problem, because then more people might start doing it knowing that like they probably won't get banned for it, and it'll just show Roblox's poor moderation. But I mean, we're used to that by now. And anyways, next is something pretty interesting. So recently a Roblox staff member did like a Ask Me Anything, and some of the questions asked and like the answers to them were actually pretty interesting, and they revealed a lot for Roblox. Starting with this one. If you play a Roblox game and you're in like a Roblox game community, you've probably seen leaks. Like I know Pets and Mechs has a big like issue with leaks where people leak stuff before it happens. I know when like Piggy was popular there was leaks. Every Roblox game that's popular, stuff gets leaked, and it's kind of hard to avoid it. No matter how hard they try, put it on different accounts, people somehow find a way to like leak stuff and like ruin updates because people don't want to see that stuff early. Although on the other hand, some people like the leaks. Like I know there's like a passionate community of people who like follow leaks, I guess, and like leak stuff. And I mean, if you're one of the people who like don't like leaks, you're in luck. Because Roblox said that they're working on like fixing this. Here's what they said. We want creators to be in control of how their content is used, whether they're on or off the platform. We're actually actively working on extending their asset privacy feature, which we launched audio last year to other asset types. focus on images, meshes, and models, so developers can avoid leaks to ensure authorized user assets. But with that being said, it looks like Roblox leaks are going to come to an end soon, or whenever this update releases. I imagine for developers this is great news and they're probably really happy about this, and I imagine for some players are pretty happy about this. But I know for a fact that the leaking community and people who like leaks are going to be pretty upset at this. But in some circumstances, like, leaks did actually ruin some stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but RB Battles last year or this year, I don't remember when it was. But last RB Battles, there's a lot of leaks beforehand that kind of ruined some of the stuff coming up, which does kind of suck, and it is like kind of taking away their hard work. Like, we spent years, you know, making RB Battles and whatever, just for it to get leaked before they even announce it. So I can definitely see like how this is going to be good for like developers. And that's not the only thing I want to cover from this Ask Me Anything. They said something else that was actually pretty big, and people have been wanting this for literally years. So on Roblox PC and whatever, one big thing that most like Roblox players have, or like a lot of Roblox players have, is an FPS unlocker. To make Roblox run better in general, they need to like use the FPS unlocker because Roblox doesn't have it built in. And I know a lot of YouTubers would like use FPS unlockers, and you probably heard them talk about it. But nonetheless, FPS unlockers are important, and a lot of people do use them. And the big issue is that you have to use like a third-party software, because Roblox isn't like built in with the FPS unlocker. But that's all changing. Someone asked him if there's gonna be like an official FPS unlocker, and he literally said, "Yes, we're actually working on unblocking frame rate. Separately, we're also working on improving our performance." Which is pretty big, and I know a lot of people are probably excited by this, especially YouTubers, because I always hear YouTubers talk about FPS unlockers, and like they always use them. And in general, so many Roblox players use this, so this is definitely like a good news and like a good step in the right direction. But anyways, lastly, we have a pretty insane story. KreekCraft tweeted out saying, "Wild. Microsoft is/was considering buying Roblox. Whether they still want to, nobody knows. Microsoft owning Roblox is actually a scary thought." So if you're wondering where this is coming from, Microsoft released like company like stats or whatever, I don't know what it was from, but in those company stats, they showed that like the 100 companies they were thinking of like buying or investing in. And in that list of 100, one of them was Roblox. So Microsoft is and was considering buying Roblox. We don't know if they still want to buy Roblox, which is why the question's still up in the air. Like, Microsoft could be planning on buying Roblox, we don't even know. But we do know like they are thinking of it, and like they know about Roblox and are considering buying it. Which, I mean, to be fair, Microsoft also has like this whole like metaverse thing that they're trying to do, and Roblox also is like this whole like metaverse tech thing. So I can definitely see like why they want to acquire Roblox. And overall, obviously, just because like Roblox is one of the biggest games in the world. Microsoft did also buy Minecraft a while ago. So I mean, like, stuff like this we've seen before of them buying like huge games. Now on this Microsoft like page or whatever, apparently their final list of like the top 17 people wasn't like, Roblox wasn't included, meaning that as of right now they're not planning on buying Roblox like right now. Like, it isn't like their top priority. And already people hate this idea for like a few reasons. People just don't like Microsoft owning it like in general. They think they're gonna ruin the game. And also, it would be a pretty weird dynamic of Minecraft and Roblox being owned by the same company. Like, that would be pretty interesting to see, actually. And in general, people think there could be like benefits to this, but also like a lot of downsides. But if you guys enjoyed checking this video, Roblox is fully broken right now for a lot of people, and I'll see you in the next one.